Hi there guys, welcome to Fun Physics. Today we're going to have a look at the horizontal throw. Wait, what? I know it sounds weird, but I promise you, it is insane actually. Imagine this. When we drop a ball, it accelerates downwards in free fall. Everyone knows that, right? Nothing new. If on the other hand, we throw a ball horizontally, it moves downwards on a curved path. If you want to show off to your friends, you can also call it a parabolical movement. This movement consists of two individual movements. One of them is a horizontal movement with a consistent speed. The other one, on the other hand, is a vertical acceleration in a downward fall.
Boring!
Wait and see. Here comes the shit. This also means that if the ball is thrown horizontally or simply dropped freely, it hits the ground at the very same time. That means that whether an object is thrown or shot at an insane speed or even dropped freely, it hits the ground at the same time. Think about it. If you were to fire a rifle horizontally and simultaneously drop a second bullet from the same height as the bullet leaves the barrel, both bullets would hit the ground at the very same time. Only one of them is further away.
Oh, well, I don't believe.
Well, fortunately it's quite difficult to get hold of a rifle here in Germany, so that's why we have to verify our experiment in another way. That's why we will start by stacking a few tables to gain some height for our experiment. With that completed, we will add some rods to construct a ramp, which will then be used by a simple ball instead of a bullet. Now, if we were to release the ball, it would accelerate horizontally before leaving the ramp and then begin its vertical acceleration. So far, so good. But now, to make things interesting and to prove our physical hypothesis, we will add another contraption using some rods, which allows us to add 3 rings at the exact same height as the ball when it leaves the ramp. Now, assuming our hypothesis is correct, if we were to release the rings in the exact same moment as the ball starts falling, theoretically, they should fall at the exact same speed, resulting in the ball flying through all the rings perfectly while falling to the ground. Okay, I do admit that was a bit more complicated. So our dear Samuel is going to summarize it again for the ones of us that don't really understand physics. Thank you, Samuel.
Thank you very much, Lily and Samuel. I've already prepared something here. This is our complete apparatus, which will hopefully prove our physical hypothesis. However, instead of using simple balls, we will use something very special. Check it out. Yeah! The monkey on the ladder, that's David. He will launch our 1976 Gran Torino. The car will accelerate to 88 miles per hour.
88 miles per hour!
Yes! The car would pass by a group of cubies and pit babes, all applauding to Evil Levin. Yeah! Yeah, kiss! No kiss! Let's forget about this. So as soon as the car reaches the edge of our contraption, it will trigger a silent mechanism which will, how do I say, it will release these rings. They will all fall simultaneously and the car would, to our physics hypothesis, will drive through the rings without touching them. It will and then would land perfectly on this perfectly calculated incline ramp and drive away like a very cool stunt driver. And because we, as a film club at the Humboldt-Gymnasium Trier, we also have a gigantic explosion.
Oh, That was pretty fast. Let's take a closer look.
As we could see, the experiment was a full success. It proved that the horizontal movement of a free-falling object has nothing to do with its vertical fall. The car jumped through every ring perfectly. If you liked this video, consider liking and subscribing. Excuse me, I need to play with my dolls.